Yes, hello and welcome to another DVD review. Like I promised, the sequel to Silent Hill, which is Silent Hill Revelation. Like always, I'm going to do a DVD review and then I'm going into the movie. So, straight up, the cover looks really cool in my opinion. I really like that one. Here's from the side, nothing special. And from the back, looked also pretty good. From the inside, all black, but it did have a cover which you can change with the FSK16 logo, so that's really nice because that was really ugly here. And yeah, here we have the DVD. And yeah, Silent Hill Revelation was or came out in 2012 and has a runtime of 90 minutes, so it is 30 minutes shorter than the first one. It was also directed by Michael J. Bassett, and it has some bonus material on it with deleted scenes, featurettes, and a trailer, or two trailers, I think. I haven't seen any of the bonus material though, because I didn't really feel like it. And it's also, like I already said, FSK 16, and again, a video game adaptation. And yeah, what is it about? Spoiler alert. The movie opens with a dream of Heather, aka Sharon, at the amusement park, and the death of her father Christopher from the first movie. It turns out that Rose brought Sharon back to the real world. She found a way, but only one could go back, so she decided to send back Sharon, obviously. Turns out they move, Sharon and her dad move a lot, and she has to go to a new school again this time. She also did a great speech at the school, like that was a big mood. She starts seeing Silent Hill creatures at the school, and the man with the hat also appears. Appears and starts following her to the mall where she wants to meet her dad. There's also a kids' party, and she sees all of them turning into cannibals. That was a good scene. And the man with the hat follows her into a basement, and it turns out that he's a private investigator. But he gets killed by a really nice, new-looking creature. She then gets out and goes home with Vincent, a new guy from school. It turns out that her dad got kidnapped to Silent Hill, and Vincent and Sharon are going to drive there to save her dad. She also found a letter at her place from her dad, which said that the people from the Order want to take her back to Silent Hill, and they also found out the history of it, and that the Pyramid Head is Alassa's guardian and also her executioner. That was pretty interesting. They stop at a motel to get some rest, and it turns out that Vincent is from the Order, but it turns out that he is not evil. They can't escape. Like Vincent said, that they from the Order can't escape as long as Alassa is still alive, which is why they want Sharon to go back. And she has to find the other half of the seal, which she found at her dad's, to get her dad back. And but Vincent gets taken by the creatures because the motel was so near Silent Hill that the darkness got transformed to their motel, which is also why when Sharon wakes up, she's already at Silent Hill. Alassa's mom comes also back from the first movie, and she finds a girl who is still alive in a building and it turns out that there's a spider mannequin, which was a good scene. Like, that was all CGI, but that was pretty well made. It was also original. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I haven't seen anything like that in a movie. Sharon escapes, but the girl dies. She then goes to Leonard, which is the uncle of Vincent, who has the other half of the seal. But she gets tricked by him, but she manages to kill him. Vincent gets taken to the nurses, also from the first movie, and Sharon saves him from there. They go to the amusement park from her dream from earlier, and she managed to kill Alassa on the carousel in a really dumb way, which I'm going to come back later. And then there's like a final fight, like a CGI fight, or not really CGI fight, because they will make their makeup effects. The Pyramid Head versus Vincent's mother, who turns out is the creature from earlier, which who killed the detective. And but the Pyramid Head wins, of course, because he's the protector of Sharon. And then we come into the ending where her dad, where they rescue her dad, and they are all leaving, but her dad doesn't want to leave because he wants to find Rose, so he stays back. And Sharon and Vincent leave, and they hitchhike with a truck at the end, and that was basically the movie. So nothing spectacular. It's also just 90 minutes, so it was indeed shorter. But the end always got me wondering if they really set up a Silent Hill 3 there, but I don't think we will ever get that one. I think it's more likely that we will get a remake of it, sadly. Sean Bean, of course, plays the father again. Kit Harington plays Vincent, like the guy from Game of Thrones. Like, I don't know if he's a good actor. I never watched Game of Thrones, but in this one he was pretty bad, in my opinion. Like, all of the actors were okay to bad. The story was also not creative, in my opinion. There were also some really stupid scenes, like Vincent and Sharon. They just met, and Vincent already talked to her like she was a long-time friend, like she was her girlfriend for, I don't know, for 10 years. Like, that was really weird. There was also some really bad dialogue, in my opinion. And now I'm coming back to the thing which I mentioned earlier, which was the death of Alassa, which is just stupid. Like, Sharon basically hugged her to death, which is, like, I don't know, it was dumb. It was a dumb death. The soundtrack is a little bit worse than of the original. Yes, they have the original theme at the end, which is of course nice. But one thing which I have to give the movie, which is also why it's not a bad movie, is the makeup, and the CGI was also decent. Like, the makeup effects were good, and there was also some originality with some new creatures. And yeah, but else the movie is definitely, it's not good. I would say it's watchable. It's okay. That's also why I'm giving it a 5.5 out of 10. And I have watched this movie several times, and my rating never changed, so I'm pretty sure on that note. Pretty disappointing the first time I watched it, considering how good the first one is. But yeah, what can you do? Let me know how you actually found this movie, if you watched it. And yeah, I hope I'll see you in the next review. And yeah, see you then.
Wanna see you in slow motion. Come stay the night, we can stay up till it's bright. In the morning, got the top open. Come take a ride, we can go where you like. I wanna see you in slow motion. Come stay the night, we can stay up till it's bright.